With the Omicron variant spreading around the world and the busy holiday travel season now upon us, there is growing concern about how to keep travelers safe and how to stop the spread of the virus. Now there are calls for a ban to keep the unvaccinated from flying. One of the leaders pushing for that is Bay Area Congressman Eric Swalwell, and he joins us now live. Congressman Swalwell, you flew back to the Bay Area over the weekend and tweeted, "On a flight now to the Bay Area, and it is 100% batty that the unvaccinated are allowed to fly. It is unsafe in the cabin, and we are transporting this virus. Requiring the vaccine to fly is the least we can do to stop the spread." So, Congressman, all passengers are required to wear a mask. Why did you feel unsafe?
Well, I'm frustrated, Julie, because I have 3 unvaccinated children, 3 in diapers, who can't get the vaccine just yet. And it's the unvaccinated adults who can get the vaccine who are creating these variants and keeping us in this position. And just sitting on the plane, it just occurred to me, we've got 200 plus people taking their masks off to eat and drink, transporting this virus all over the world. Shouldn't we at least take precautions to ensure that everyone on the plane is vaccinated? This vaccine is available. You can't go 20 feet without finding someone who's offering it. So there's really no excuse not to take it. And if you don't want to take it, fine, that's your choice. I just don't think you should be transporting it all over the country and contributing to new variants.
Just really quickly, I want to ask, a lot of people who are vaccinated and who have been boosted are also coming down with the virus. What would you say to that?
The more vaccinated Americans we have, you will see a lesser chance of future mutations. It's the unvaccinated who keep this virus circulating around. And yes, if you are vaccinated and you get the virus again, you will not go to the hospital because of your symptoms. So it's also a drain on hospital resources that the unvaccinated with the vaccine available are catching COVID and then going to the hospital and then pushing out people who need other procedures. So the best thing we can do is to just get America vaccinated. And here's my prediction, Julie. I think for many people who are just following Fox News or following Facebook to take their vaccine guidance, if we require vaccines to fly, you're going to see us go from being a country that's 60% vaccinated up to 80% vaccinated. They're going to get the vaccine to take their vacation to see their family members. I think that would be a huge incentive for them.
Okay, so what would it take to happen? What would have to happen to make this ban a reality? And if it did happen, how long do you think such a ban on the unvaccinated from flying would be necessary?
The president or the FAA could do it without an act of Congress. They've already put in place, of course, the mask requirement. And so we're asking that you either have to show a vaccine or a recent negative test. So it could happen immediately. And I would say that we should keep it in place, until we reach, a much higher vaccination rate among those who are able to get vaccinated in this country. But again, I'm just so frustrated. I am not fit to be a pre-K for at-home Zoom teacher, and neither is anyone else who's watching this program right now. Our kids need to be in schools. Our restaurants need to be open. America needs to be open right now, and we risk all of that being shut down because of the selfish unvaccinated in this country.
Congressman, don't have a lot of time. Just want to ask you really quickly before we let you go. There is so much frustration out there. A lot of people say if you push for such a ban to prevent the unvaccinated from air travel, it really doesn't make much sense unless you also extend that ban to trains, buses, and other forms of mass transit like BART. What would you say to them?
I agree. I think public transportation, period. And again, this is not about equity. Anyone can get the vaccine. It's free. So if you have something that's free, that is available, that you can't walk, as I said, 10 feet without someone offering it to you, and you're choosing not to take it, then I'm sorry. You shouldn't be able to fly. You shouldn't be able to get on a bus. You shouldn't be able to risk the public health of everyone else. And you shouldn't make every parent in your neighborhood have to teach their kids and not be able to go to work. That's just selfish. And that's why I think we should put these requirements in place for public health and to increase the vaccination numbers.
Okay, well, we will let that be the last word. We're going to hear much more. President Biden expecting to talk about the spread of the Omicron variant tomorrow night when he addresses the nation. Congressman Eric Swalwell, we appreciate your time tonight. Thank you.
My pleasure. Thank you. Merry Christmas to all.
Thank you. You too.
And